Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days. We'll see what to expect and get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. So let's start out by setting our intention for the week. What is something you want to experience this week? What do you want to manifest? How do you want to feel? Let's get clear, maybe on a goal. What do you want this week? We'll let that burn all the way through. Now let's draw a card together for each group so you can use your intuition and see which reading is best for you. Okay, for group number 1, we have card number 25, ayahuasca. For group number 2, we have card number 23, spirit quartz. Group number 3, what is the card for group number 3? Card number 28, cannabis. It's interesting, we have 2 mind-altering drugs on here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mind this image on there, but we're going to go with it. Okay, group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Timestamps and chapters are below. You'll also find below my website, kittyrising.com. If you're interested in checking out my offerings, booking a private reading, you can find all the information there. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your week ahead reading. So you're drawn to card number 25, ayahuasca. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Spirit, what can group number 1 expect this week? What's going on for group number 1 this week? We have cut ties. All right, so there could be an ending coming this week. You could be cutting ties with perhaps a specific relationship, maybe a certain habit. We'll see how this relates to the other cards, if this is about a specific person. For some of you, this might be. You were drawn to ayahuasca, which is all about healing, deep healing. So you guys could be going through a phase where you've been doing a lot of inner work, healing, really growing, evolving, leveling up. And maybe certain people or certain things around you have not, and you're ready to move forward and release those energies so you can continue your healing path, so you can continue evolving and growing. Let's see. Card number 85, follow your dreams. Yeah, you could be cutting ties with something that's holding you back from following your dreams or from achieving something, and you're really going after something. Maybe this has to do with the intention you set earlier. Wow, look at this. Card number 36, shower of prosperity, wealth, opportunity, success, manifestation. Expect some money this week. Wow. Success, opportunities are coming for you. You're manifesting something great here, something prosperous. One of your dreams could be manifesting this week. And I really feel like it's because you're releasing some energy. So now you have room for this abundance, this prosperity to come in. Card number 31, time. I feel like now is your time, divine timing. I think things are really happening for you this week. Something that you could be cutting ties with also is a negative relationship to time. Maybe you have these beliefs, I never have any time, or it's too late for me, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too this. And by really releasing those limiting beliefs regarding time and age, is what I'm picking up on, will help you achieve your goals, because that could be something that's blocking you currently. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get some tarot cards out. Tell us more about the week ahead for group number 1. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is coming out right under cut ties, because Spirit's clarifying that, yes, there is this energy of cutting ties with a specific person. This could be cutting the cord with someone from the past you're still attached to but not currently with, or this could be a current relationship in your life that you are releasing this week. Let me just stand up and make sure these are all in frame. Look, yeah, they are. Cool. We have the 5 of Swords. Yeah, there could be someone that's in your life that's a little jealous or controlling and always wants to take like front stage, like center of attention. And when you're going after your dreams, they might try and pull you down. So if this is, resonating, that you'll know who this is. Mm-hmm. I also see this 5 of Swords as like you really taking what is yours, not necessarily in a negative way, but like you following your dreams, you going after it. Cutting through your shadow too, like maybe there's some, those shadow thoughts, those limiting beliefs about time and age and all of that. Tell us more, please. 10 of Pentacles right underneath the shower of prosperity. Yep. There is a lot of abundance coming to you, something like long-lasting abundance, legacy. I feel like a lot of these dreams that's coming true, or like this week, or the focus of your dreams this week definitely seems to be career and money focused. But the 10 of Pentacles can touch on family as well. So maybe you are wanting to build a family with someone, build a life with someone, and maybe someone just has been holding you back from that because maybe you don't want the same things, and you're recognizing, this relationship we're not aligned, or, I want something else than they do. And you're really recognizing your values and what you want, and you're going after that. Because maybe time is on your mind, like when it comes to creating a family. And maybe you've been like in a situationship or an on and off relationship, and it's just not really headed in that direction. And now it's time to maybe cut that loose so you can build a long-lasting relationship with someone who values the same things as you and who wants that as well. And I feel like when you cut ties with the person that's not aligned with you, you're going to really draw in the relationship you want. And again, these ties can be just attachment to someone from the past as well. And maybe that message won't be for everyone, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But there's definitely money coming into an abundance, opportunity to make money, opportunity for work. We have the Knight of Wands. So we have fire energy coming through Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Taking charge in your life, going after your passions. Sometimes when it comes to like relationships, I see this as like, someone you have a lot like a chemistry with. Someone like that could be coming in your life. But for most of you, I feel like this is you feeling passionate, following your dreams, following your passions, following opportunities that fall upon you. And that's really what's making you successful, is because you are doing what feels good to you. You are chasing your dreams and taking action towards your dreams, and not in cutting ties with anything that's been holding you back from your dreams. And that is leading to success and opportunity and manifestation this week. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Coming under time. This is the week to invest your time into your goals, into what you want. Sometimes we need to invest some money into things that we care about, or to start something, or to invest in something that matters to us, and that can ultimately bring more abundance. So there could be something here, the limiting belief for some of you, that you can't spend money because you don't have enough and you're worried that more won't come in. And your spirit guides want you to definitely use an affirmation, maybe like, every time I spend money, I get tenfold back, or something like that. Because it's okay to invest in yourself and in your dreams. So invest in your dreams this week. It will really lead to a lot of success and manifestation. We have Earth energy coming through Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Adjust this one. All right. What else, Spirit? Can you tell us more about the week ahead? We have the Ten of Spades coming with cut ties. There really does seem to be some ending here. Let's get the message for this card. So the Ten of Spades, it's the end of things. Oh yeah, and it's upright, so it's the end of things, especially worries, doubts, and troubles. This card signifies that the worst of a situation is over. However, in some instances, it does foretell of a loss, but not an extreme one. Yeah, and that loss would be a specific relationship that just isn't aligned. So there's an end of some relationship, or some cord that's been, or some cord that's you've been attached to. We have message. So expect some communication this week. You could be getting, literally it could be a letter in the mail, or some sort of mail or package that you've been waiting on. It could be a text message or communication from someone. You guys, look at this. Maybe you're getting a check in the mail, or you could be getting an opportunity to interview somewhere, or correspondence that you got a job, or even for some of you, this could be hearing from someone new, a new potential love interest. What else, Spirit? What else is going on this week? We have the Broom. This can talk about doubling things, repetition. Sometimes anger can come up, or disputes with this card. And Five of Swords, this could be anger or arguments as well. And I think there's just the end of a toxic connection for a lot of you in this group, that, maybe it's the same old thing. They say they'll change, or, they'll improve, or things will get better, and they don't. Or they say, yeah, we'll get together, or we'll make it official, or we'll take it to the stage, and then they never follow through. It's just the same old pattern. That is, more evidence or like more confirmation for those of you who that's resonating with, that that's who that's about. And instead of just having the same old thing happen again and again in specific relationships, it's time to cut those ties and make way for something new here. This could also be angry thoughts in your head about how nothing will work out for you, or it's never your time, or, you know, money is hard to get, like just an inner feeling of anger and frustration that is being released this week. So since we do have energy of another person or communication from a person this week, or letting go of a person this week, let's get some astrology signs to confirm. We already said we do have some fire and earth energy, but let's get more specific signs. Who is this? What is this energy? We have Neptune, which is Pisces energy. And then we have Gemini. So this can be sun, moon, rising. Probably this will be the sun sign. So Pisces and Gemini. Right. I don't know why I always forget to grab the tea leaves for group 1. Let me grab them quick. All right, Spirit, tell us more, please, about the week ahead for group number 1. Look at this. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. We have a lot of energy of that, you know, and there's money coming in this week for group number 1. And then we have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, what I'm getting from this, for some of you, this will be confirmation too, like maybe there's a situationship or a relationship in your life and they care mostly about the physical, the sex, like all of that. And you're wanting something long lasting. So, you know, that's a sign like, you know, maybe you're hoping they'll change, but you can't change people. Spirit's saying like, it's time to cut ties with people that don't have the same values as you, that don't want the same things as you, so you can draw in that aligned relationship. Instead of spending more time waiting for someone to hopefully change, when we can only change ourselves, we can't change other people. Okay, that's a message for some people here. So now let's get to your affirmation of the week. So this, we also are going to do something different and have a journal prompt this week. So this card has both associated with it. So you guys can screenshot this if you want, but the affirmation of the week is I choose to heal. I choose to heal. And the journal prompt is, what trauma patterns are present in your life that you're ready to reprogram? And I would also add in there, who or what am I ready to cut ties with? What is preventing me from achieving my dreams, from following my dreams? How can I invest in my dreams? I think these would be really great journal prompts for you this week if you want to jot those down or think about those now. Let's get one of these cards. Anything else? Especially romantically. Step back. Yeah, this is the romance deck. Cut ties, step back from someone in your life, for those of you involved with someone. And look at this. Release the desire to control. Remember, we can't control others. We can't change others. And then, wow, I can't make this up. Cut the cord. It's coming up multiple times. All right, group number 1. Now we're going to answer a question you have. I'm going to get 3 cards so we can get a clear answer for you, hopefully. So you can ask anything at all. It could be about this reading, about the week ahead, whatever is on your mind. So state out loud or in your head a question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? We have first showing up, reconsider. You're ready. And then opportunity. Wow, opportunities come up twice. And also, you're ready. It makes me think of that time card. Now is your time. You're ready. You're ready to make the change. You're ready to go after a new opportunity here. You're ready to follow your dreams. So maybe reconsider a specific person you're with, a specific habit you have, beliefs, whatever it is that's going on in your life that you're inquiring about. I think there's a shift that's needed, cutting ties specifically, but for a lot of you, maybe just releasing the need to control, taking a step back, taking some time to really think about it, think about what you want, think about where you're going, and know that you are ready. You're ready for change. You're ready for a new opportunity, and a new opportunity is definitely presenting itself for group number one. We have, I love seeing all the synchronicities. It's really confirmation here. We saw synchronicities with cutting ties with someone. We saw synchronicities today about gaining more financial abundance, prosperity. We saw synchronicity of a new opportunity coming. And the synchronicity with this relationship to time. So things to think about. And yeah, that concludes your reading, group number one. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, how you're doing, what you're up to this week. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so at kittyrising.com. That's always linked below in the description and a pinned comment. And yeah, thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great week, group number one. I love you. See you soon. Welcome, group number two, to your week ahead reading. So before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on this week for group number two? Leadership. Okay, some of you could be taking on a leadership role in some way, maybe obtaining some job or project or stepping up in your community. We'll see. This could also be you for just really taking charge in your life, taking action. Tell us more, please, Spirit. That card wants to come. Wow, this came on the other group. Follow your dreams. Yeah, you're taking charge in your life. You're going after your dreams. Maybe some of you really are going after a specific work role or career goal in some way. Can you tell us more about the week ahead for group number two, please? Okay, we have point of view, gratitude, assistance, guidance, understanding. So you're definitely feeling good this week and having a positive perspective, a positive point of view. You're seeing the abundance and opportunities all around you. There could be someone in your life that's offering you guidance and assistance that helps you with your dreams. Yeah, you can be getting some great advice or someone offers you some opportunity this week. Also, look out for signs and synchronicities. from your spirit guides. Spirit here, but I feel like you could be getting a lot of intuitive messages that's going to help you on your path here, to help guide you. It's interesting. We have leadership, follow your dreams, guidance. Yeah, this leadership, this could be someone around you that is a leader that also helps you get a position or obtain some opportunity or achieve something. Tell us more about the week ahead. Journey. Yeah, you really are moving ahead on your journey towards your dreams. There's change coming this week. Maybe you've really been on a journey in regards to a specific goal. I think you're getting a lot of clarity, a lot of insight, a lot of guidance on how to achieve that this week, how to move ahead on your journey. There's definitely forward momentum, forward movement here. We're going to get the tarot out, get more specifics and more information about the week ahead. What's going on, Spirit? Tell us more for group number 2's week ahead. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So for those of you who have felt like nothing's working out, or you don't have support, or you're not achieving things that you want, you're being called to change your point of view, to change your perspective, and be open to guidance and assistance from others. I think a lot of you are going to have the opportunity to meet with a mentor, leader, coach, someone like that, that's going to help you, again, follow your dreams, move ahead. The 7 of Cups here. And this could be indecision or not clear. It's interesting. This card talks about daydreaming. And I think you guys have dreams, you have a vision, you have things you want, but you're unclear on how to get there. You're going to, I think this is also some actual guidance coming through from your team, like to seek help, to seek an advisor, or ask other people who are at where you want to be. And also, I think there's going to be someone that just comes into your life this week that helps you get that clarity. And you can even ask your spirit team, your angels, like, what can I do next? How can I achieve my goals? And be open to get the messages and be open to making changes and moving forward. I think something that's been blocking some of you from achieving your dreams is just not being clear on how. And that's okay, but that's why we seek help or guidance or learn new things, and so we can do that. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, there could be a lot on your plate already, carrying around a lot. This could be burdens, responsibilities, past traumas, beliefs, all these things that maybe you've been carrying around that is not freeing up enough time or in your life to follow your dreams. So what is no longer in alignment? What can you let go of? What can you let go of that's been taking up your time, that's no longer aligned with you? Freeing up some time so you can follow your dreams. That's something I see you guys doing this week. Because, sometimes we're like, oh, I don't have time for that, or whatever it may be. This is a week you make time for your dreams. You make time for your goals. Pave the way, lead the way. Okay. We have the Lovers. So lovers obviously can talk about actual lovers and partnerships, but it also talks about choice. And this is the week you make the choice to move ahead, to get clarity, to follow your dreams. So the lovers can be any sort of partnership, and I do see for some of you there could be a new partnership in terms of career specifically. We'll see if more relationships stuff comes out otherwise, but I'm seeing that more career, community, and also working together as a team with your angels, with your spirit team. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're really headed towards a lot of financial independence, prosperity, abundance. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there really is, for a lot of you, a new opportunity in terms of career and making money. But the Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who's worked hard on their dreams. They've focused on their dreams, you know, they've built up a great life for themselves because they put their dreams in themselves first. So make the choice to follow your dreams. Maybe you've been helping other people with their dreams all the time. Whatever it is, you know, your attention's been elsewhere. How can you free up time to follow your dreams? And again, if you feel stuck, ask for guidance, get more information. But it's time for you to move forward in your journey and to make choices that are aligned with that. And I think you really are this week. You are headed towards this abundant state. And you're going to get there by choosing you, choosing joy, choosing things you love, people you love, following your passions. This deck is like stuck under other decks. Hold on. Tell us more, please, Spirit, about the week ahead. Sorry, I moved the cards around a little bit. All right, we have the King of Clubs in reverse. Let's see what this message brings. But you know what I see from this without even looking in the guidebook? You know, like the crucifixion is shown there, and that's like, you know, dying for other people's sins, like sacrificing yourself for others. And I feel like you're no longer doing that. And this isn't a good thing for you, you know, like maybe you've been sacrificing yourself for other people's dreams or putting other people first. But now you're putting yourself first this week, and it's okay to be selfish, and that selfish isn't always a bad thing. Putting yourself first, putting your dreams first, putting what makes you happy first is actually a good thing, and I think it'll be inspiring to those around you. But let's see what this says. Where is it? I don't know if it has a reverse meaning. Let's see. It says, a dark elderly man who is set in his ways and stubborn about everything. Although stubborn, he is a good husband and knows how to get things done. In contrast to the criminal King of Spades, this is a just judge. If this card shows in a reading, whatever bad comes before it ends with him if it is undeserved. In the case of there could be someone in your life, a dark elderly man this week who's stubborn. I don't know, that could be maybe, it doesn't have to be that description. I think the main message coming through with this card was what we were talking about, was sacrificing yourself for others and no longer doing that and putting yourself first. And also, are you a little stubborn? Are you stubborn from accepting help from others? Accept help from others, like release responsibilities and burdens that can be shared or picked up by other people in your family, or just let go of things that don't serve you. This is a week to put yourself first and make changes, and so you can move ahead on your journey here, right? We have imprisonment. Spirit wants you to know, you might feel stuck. You might feel trapped in a situation. Maybe this is trapped in a job you don't like, or feel like you don't have a job, or trapped in a bad relationship, trapped in a bad way of life. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. By changing your point of view and realizing that there are so many opportunities in the world, there's so much abundance in the world, there's so many people in the world, that will change everything for you. This is Eight of Swords energy coming through. It's all in our mind that we are stuck. We are more powerful than we realize. And if you do, honestly, if you feel very stuck, ask for help. Ask your angels. Ask actual people, like guides, like mentors, coaches, whoever, healers. Like, it's okay to ask for help if you don't know the answers or don't know how to get out of a situation. People will want to partner with you and help you. Yeah, we have the clouds. So yeah, it might seem like things are difficult, but the clouds say it's temporary. The sun is going to come out. It's interesting. We kind of have the same depiction in this card right underneath it. Moving from this dark, like negative energy to a positive point of view. Changing your perspective is something that's happening this week, and that's going to shift your life. You're moving from feeling like you're stuck, stagnant, unhappy, to being like, wow, life is great. There's so many things that I enjoy. There's so many things I can do to better my life. Like, you're going to really shift your perspective and realize that things aren't as bad as they seem. Let's get an astrology card to see who could be important in your life this week, or get any additional messages. Sun and rising. We have Mercury, so Gemini and Virgo. We have more, yeah, Gemini's come up twice. Gemini energy and Virgo. This could also indicate sometimes siblings, neighbors, merchants, cousins, and people like that that are close to you. Maybe they could be someone that helps you this week, gives you some guidance. But Gemini and Virgo energy is coming through. What else, Spirit? What's going on this week? Be careful. Do not take risks. So I think what this card is saying is seek guidance. You know, ask people before you maybe make an impulsive decision or anything like that. Ask others, ask that. And the thing is with asking others is ask people who have actually been where you are and who are where you want to be, that have good guidance here. And then we have Lobster, financial pinch. Okay, that could be what this imprisonment is. Maybe you feel stuck in a bad financial spot and you really want to move into this Nine of Pentacles energy. You can, and it is capable. You don't need to stay in your situation. You can follow your dreams and achieve. First, it takes believing in yourself. And again, asking for help, asking for guidance, letting your angels, your spirit team know. Making choices that are aligned with where you want to be. You will get there. You will get out of this pinch you're in. And some of you might just want to stay where you are and not take risks. You know, I think this message is mostly coming out like it's okay to change. Doesn't mean you have to make impulsive decisions or do anything crazy. You just, you know, that's why taking like time to think about it. And really what you'll know, how to know what's good for you is how does your body feel when you're making decisions and like all this stuff. Like you can really start to recognize like what a yes feels like in your body or a no. Like, are you feeling tense? Are you feeling open to it? How do you feel intuitively? And really just following what brings you joy and what lights you up and what is aligned with your values and what you want to achieve. That will help you, you know, so it won't seem risky. It'll seem right. It'll seem aligned. And hopefully that's making sense. So let's get one more card here, and then we're going to get your affirmation of the week, and then we're also getting a journal prompt this week. Okay. Anything romantic-wise that wants to come up. Release the desire to control. You release the desire to control. And that could be, keeping you stuck or keeping you making you get hurt. Be open to possibilities, be open to new opportunities. Know that we can't control other people, but we can control our choices. All right, so we're getting the affirmation and the journal prompt based on the card you were drawn to. So the affirmation of the week for group number 2 is, I am a creation of universal love. I am a creation of universal love. So you can write that down, say it with me. I am a creation of universal love. And the journal prompt here is, in what areas of my life or in which relationships is Spirit calling me to love more? Screenshot that, write it down. But I love this. This will change your point of view here. What areas in my life or in my relationships is Spirit calling me to love more? When you look at situations with love, from that perspective of love, I think everything will really shift more. And I did notice on the bottom of this deck, we did have self-love. So let's actually put this out here too. Love ourselves more. So that's definitely something, self-love. Loving where we're at, where we're going, all this stuff. Like, where can you bring more love into your life? Choose love, follow joy. I think this will cause a great shift in your life. Definitely a great change in perspective, which will, Spirit's saying will change everything. All right, now we're going to answer a yes or no question you have, group number 2. This could be anything at all. It can be about the reading ahead, or the week ahead, about the reading, anything that's on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a question, any question you would like the answer to. We're going to pull 3 cards so we can get some clarity for you. Pause the video if you need more time. I never stood up to make sure this is all good. Okay, that's good. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Reconsider. Wow, this came out in the last group too. Reconsider. Let's see, get more info. Reconsider. A year from now. Okay, so anyone that was asking a timing question, there you go. And also a year from now could be when you really have all that you are working towards now. The changes you make today will really reflect a year from now in your life. What else? Let go. Wow, release the desire to control, let go. Reconsider and let go. There's something you're really wanting, really hanging on to that Spirit's calling you to let go of. Be open-minded. Release what no longer serves you. Make choices that are aligned with what you want. And a year from now, your whole life will be amazing. I feel like, especially those of you who are in a financial pinch and having issues in there, you're going to have so much abundance and so much amazing beauty all around you, and that doesn't mean you won't experience that sooner, but the choices you make today and in the following days, every day really, is going to dictate your future. So what choices can you make now? You can love yourself more, let go of things that aren't aligned with you, release that desire to control, be open to the opportunities and the blessings all around you, be open to guidance and help. And you will be successful. I really think a year from now, you're going to really have all that you want. And it might even be better than you ever imagined. All right, group number 2, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe, like this video if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, what you're up to this week. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, linked below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Have a great week. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your week ahead reading. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on this week for group number 3? Cut ties. Well, this card came out for group number 1. I'm not sure if you were drawn to that group as well. You might like that reading, but we will see. So you're cutting ties maybe with a specific person or with a specific habit, or there's something you're removing yourself from, letting go this week. Let's see if we can get more clarity on what this is. Perseverance. Tell us more, Spirit. I feel like you guys are really close to achieving something and you're really pushing for it, and you might recognize that something's holding you back from getting that and you're letting it go. Career transition. You know what? I didn't say this, but I noticed on the bottom of this deck we had spiritual career. So now I feel like that definitely showed up for a reason. Persevere. You guys are about to have a shift in your career, whether it's an actual spiritual career or not. You know, you're having a career transition this week. Change, excitement, opportunity, advancement. It's so interesting. We have the word change here too. All these synchronicities for you. Wow. Career transition happening this week. Ooh. Tell us more about this week. Thank you. Time. Now is your time. It's a time to make changes. It's a time things are happening for you. You've been persevering. You've been working hard. And I think divine timing is coming up for you. This card might have come. It's interesting. There's a lot of synchronicities coming through today. Some of you are being called to cut ties with limiting beliefs pertaining to time. Like, I don't have the time to do that. Or I'm too old, I'm too young, it's too late. Those are all limiting beliefs that, cutting out and realizing that it's never too late to make changes. It's never too late to go after new dreams and new goals. It's never too late or too whatever for you to have what you want, do what you want. You can always make the changes now. You can always. Let's get some tarot out. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you could be cutting ties with a job so you can move towards something else. And also cutting ties with maybe limiting beliefs about money. Or maybe you guys have lost a job or haven't had a job. And maybe there's been like an attachment in a way, like, oh, I don't have this, or money's hard, or getting a job is hard. And those could be something you're letting go of. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to focus on the positive, and I'm going to realize, I realize now that there are abundant opportunities. There's an unlimited abundance in this universe. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And then, you're really going to have advancement because of that. We have that Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse can talk about things not going as planned. Like you really want, maybe there was like a specific job you wanted and maybe you thought you had it and it didn't work out. I know, like, I feel like some of you in this group are like, that's annoying when people say this, but rejection is divine redirection. And you're going to realize that. You're going to see the silver lining and see that, wow, it's all because it's leading me to this opportunity. It's all in divine timing. And sometimes the Ace of Wands can be like, maybe your energy's a little scattered in a way. Keep focusing on your goals. You're going to get there. Queen of Cups is interesting. I always see cards in the bottom of the deck. I'm like, and when they're meant to come out, they show up next. Queen of Cups. Some of you might literally be moving towards a more spiritual career, one where you can use your creativity, your intuition. We have water energy. Well, we have earth and water energy coming through so far. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then for the water signs, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like you're in a good emotional state. You're feeling creative. You're feeling excited this week. We have the Hermit. Yeah, this is a week I don't see a lot of emphasis on relationships to others. I feel like this is the week to do introspection, to grow, to learn, to focus on your goals, to focus on yourself. Again, I saw this on the bottom. That's so funny. The Devil in reverse. Yeah. You're cutting ties with limiting beliefs. Some of you could really be leaving a job where you had a really jerk boss or like controlling and you felt really stuck in a situation. You could be changing environments with that. I see that happening, but also cutting ties with limiting beliefs that have been keeping you chained and stuck. Really persevering. You're going to achieve. This is a week for you. So what is this Devil energy? Where have you been feeling like you're chained down and stuck? Like you're the opposite of that this week. You're letting go of that energy. You're cutting ties with what's been keeping you stuck. You're focusing on your goals and it's leading you to change. So we have more Capricorn energy coming out as well as Virgo. So let's get some more cards out. I'm just going to make sure this is pretty centered. Yeah, it looks good to me. Okay. Tell us more, Spirit. We have the Six of Diamonds upright, and I see a rabbit here, and I feel like rabbits can be like prosperity, fertility, abundance, but let's see what it says in this guidebook specifically. Much like the rabbit in that wonderful tale, this is a sign for you to keep going. Persevere. You are on the golden road. The Six of Diamonds also foretells coming money. Wow. You guys keep going. You're on the golden road. You're going to achieve something this week, and money's coming in as well. Money and career focus, for sure. You are on the road to success. Keep going. Persevere. That message has come up twice. Yeah, synchronicity, things that come up multiple times. It's really confirmation for you. Wow. Yeah, the family room. It did come out in reverse. So this card talks about like your private space in your home, like not like, because like back in the days when this deck was created or what it's based on, like the parlor would be where you had like guests and stuff, and the family room was where, you know, just your family and your closest friends came. What I really feel like is you're getting out of your house more. You're getting out of your comfort zone. And by getting out of your comfort zone, it's leading you to opportunity. So really follow your intuition this week. Follow, you know, your desires and your dreams. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Be open. Be open-minded, because there's a lot of beautiful abundance awaiting you. Yeah. Spirit's like, you're getting out. This is a garden. This is somewhere public. You're getting out of your house. You're getting out in public. I know we have the hermit energy here, but I see the hermit more as you just focusing on yourself. We already said that. So that's, just wanted to reiterate that. But you're getting out and about. You're going, you could be going on job interviews. You could be going applying, like you could be networking. Expecting out of the house, maybe you are like literally going to a beautiful park or going on a walk or multiple walks this week. That is really great. Now again, I see you more focused on like self this week, but let's see what astrology sign might be important in your life. We have Pluto. So this is coming up to say your life is about to really transform. You're shedding things, purging things that don't suit you anymore, and you're going after your dreams. You're seeing transformation. This is also Scorpio energy coming through. So you have water and earth energy is really highlighted here, which really goes with spiritual career. Wow, we have Virgo again. We have like triple Virgo showing up. Double Scorpio, double Capricorn showing up, and then we also have the other water signs and earth signs too, but oh. I don't know if you could hear that, but my fridge seems to be making noise. Okay, let's get some more cards. What's going on this week for group number 3, Spirit? Whoa. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Unsuccessful plans. This comes back to us talking about how maybe something didn't work out for you. And some of you might be carrying a lot of resentment and anger. Like, why didn't that job work out for me? Why didn't that relationship work out for me? Why didn't I get that money? Why didn't I do this? And you might be holding on to that. And it's time to cut ties with the past, cut ties with this attachment to whatever this is, because to make room for what's coming. I think there's too much of an attachment and too much anger and resentment towards things from the past that didn't work out. Spirit wants you to truly believe that rejection's divine redirection here. This card is coming up. We have someone going out of your life or the end of a situation, which goes with, it's the end of a situation. And let go of the past, let go of the resentment. It's time to move towards change. And look at this. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You're about to grow into that butterfly and spread your wings and fly, group number 3. Your change is coming. It is time. It is time for change. That has come up at least 3 times here. It's time to let go of what's been chaining you back. Let go of anger for the past. Let go of resentments. Let go and be open-minded to new opportunities. It's time. Oh, and Emmy just came up to agree here. You agree, Emmy? Yes? Okay, let's get another card here. Oh. Boundaries. Okay, some of you are being called to set boundaries. Could be setting boundaries with yourself, with other people. Because maybe you really want to focus on your goals this week and making positive changes. And other people in your life, maybe you're going to be like, I want to hang out with you. I want to do this. So, set boundaries. Be like, no, I need to focus on what's right for me. I need to, make healthier decisions or more aligned decisions. Set boundaries. And you might need to cut ties with people in your life that don't respect your boundaries. When people don't respect your boundaries, they don't really respect you, and they, it's kind of a one-sided relationship there. So some of you need to hear that. Set boundaries, and people that don't respect your boundaries, you might want to cut ties with. All right, so now we're going to get your affirmation of the week, and we're also getting a journal prompt this week. Emmy, don't chew on that, please, honey bun. Come here. We found it. She did this in a recent video. So your affirmation of the week: I honor myself and put my needs first. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect for what we were talking about. You're focusing on yourself and your goals this week. I honor myself and put my needs first. And some people might not like that, and that's really going to show a lot about that relationship. I honor myself and put my needs first. You can screenshot that, write it down. And your journal prompt of the week: is what are a few things I can do to help me relax throughout the day? Yeah, because maybe all these changes and transitions could be a little stressful for you. So what can you do to relax? I didn't even pick up on this. Some of you might be cutting back on your cannabis use if you feel like that's been keeping you stuck or from moving forward. And maybe you need to do that for a job. Some of you might be told that might be coming through, especially if you guys are wanting a different job. You might want to cut back on that habit if they drug test, or just maybe it affects your productivity. But anyways, what can I do to relax? So when you do feel nervous about change, maybe you could go out for a walk, because we even mentioned walks. Yeah, when you start to feel anxious or worried or need to relax, go out on a walk in nature, spend time in nature. Even looking outside at the beauty around you, and the birds, whatever it is, maybe doing some breath work, meditation, doing something creative. So again, you can screenshot that, write down, what are a few things I can do to help me relax throughout the day? All right, now we're going to answer a question you have. It could be anything at all. It could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever's on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? There's something better. Wow. That's cutting ties with something or someone, or why things didn't work out in the past, because there's something better. Rejection is divine redirection, because you are meant for more, something bigger, something better. Okay, but let's get all the cards and you can apply this to your specific situation. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. But within the next few weeks, ooh. So if you're asking about something that has to do with timing, Spirit's saying within the next few weeks. And for some of you, you're going to start to make changes towards this career transition. Maybe you're just going to start looking for jobs. You're going to start interviewing, but I think the big changes, the big shifts you're going to start seeing is within the next few weeks. But again, take how this resonates to your specific question. The situation will improve. So there's something better. Within the next few weeks, the situation will improve, especially if you believe it will. All right, so take those cards. There's something better within the next few weeks. The situation will improve. Take that to your specific question. But I really see your life is about to improve drastically within the next few weeks, and it's really going to be helpful to understand that the past, cutting ties with the past and the attachment or the anger associated with it, and knowing that it's to lead you to something better. And you might also be getting a message about a specific person that's not respecting boundaries or something. Like there's some, cutting ties with that situation, that job, that relationship, and knowing that there's something better out there. There could definitely be a release of a toxic codependent type relationship for some of you. But your life is really transforming. There's a lot of changes coming. We're seeing a lot of those synchronicities throughout your reading. So the main synchronicities we're seeing: career change in your career transition, cutting ties with something from the past, changes coming within your life, focusing on your own needs, putting yourself first. Yeah, transformation and change are keywords for you. But that concludes your reading, group number 3. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what group you're coming from, what resonated, what you have going on this week. Love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book a private reading, you can do so on my website, kittyrising.com, always linked down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.